Hey Aries, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and separation read for the month of May. I wanted to say thank you for the 2,979 views for last half. I sure appreciate y'all. So, Scorpio moon coming up. It's a good time for truth, transformation, passion. So, see what we got going on for you, Aries, in May in love. Somebody wants to come to a compromise. Somebody's been looking at you online, of course. Something about you makes them feel comfortable. And they're watching your hustle, Aries. They're watching you getting it done every day. So let's see. Let's get these big ass cards on it and see what they have to say about it. So you have caught the attention of somebody who's impressed by the way you do things, Aries. I like that. You've had some sort of a transformation, it looks like, and they like what they're seeing. Okay, yeah. They like that you're up front. You don't pull any punches. You're not hiding anything from anyone. I think they like the idea that you are straightforward. I think that they like your forward movement kind of attitude. They like, again, that you don't pull any punches. You're not holding any secrets. They like the way that your straightforward communication comes across. They like this boss energy that you have. And they want to come offer you something small. You might be having a conversation with somebody and they're like, hey, you know what? We have the best conversations. You want to go for a drink. So I think it's going to be something like that. You could be dealing with Taurus. I've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, you name it. So let's get some cards on it and see what they have to say. They like your want to have fun attitude too, so it's okay to keep it light. They're seeing your glow up here, and they like that you're learning to balance stuff. They like this hustle, this money-making thing here. So they're impressed by you, Aries. I like it. So let's see what's going on with your partner, your crush, or your love interest, or somebody staring every day from across the office, whatever it is, okay? Ooh. Okay. They definitely want to have a conversation with you. Their conversation may be a little bit funny. Here's the offer again. Their conversation may be a little bit funny because it might be kind of like in the middle of them getting you into a conversation. Then all of a sudden they're like, hey, let's go get a drink. And it's kind of going to take you a little bit off guard, I think. So let's see what's going on with you. You're going to accept, Aries. You're interested in that. I don't think that you're going to be worried about taking it slow, though. I think this is going to be very hot, very quick. You may, though, not think that this is going to be long-term, okay? So let's see what the blocks are for your partner. Got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here now. A lot of air, a lot of water. Okay, there's been some burdens that they've had in moving forward with It's kind of like it's taken them a lot to get to the point with you where they're asking you to go have a drink or to go somewhere. They've kind of had to work on that and overcome that because they're very, very attracted to you. And they may be a person that the more attracted they are to you, the more shy they are around you until they get to know you or until they're comfortable. Yeah, so they've been having to work up the courage to start this up, right? So let's see what's going on with you, Aries. Aries, you're sitting there looking pretty. I think part of your issue is communicating kind of not with this person, but with other people. Some people are not happy with your success. And you've got some haters that are not happy with the way that you've decided to level up. So you being able to talk about your own abundance and your own journey and your own path in making your life better is proven to be difficult with people because you have jealousy happening. So let's see what's going on in between the two of you. Okay, you've been on their mind for sure. You've been on their mind. Yeah. You've been on their mind and they kind of feel like you have a lot of things in common. And while they may not be ready to jump in and commit, they're going to kind of be observing and seeing and checking things out to see if it's going to be able to be a long term. That's kind of where they're at. Let's see if this has what it takes to be a long term. So let's see what they're thinking about you, or excuse me, how they feel. Okay, that didn't want to go in. Oh, they want to move it forward with you. They kind of are a little bit worried about your temper, maybe. But they've made the decision that they're going to move past that. They're not going to judge you by that. They also maybe have had some issues in the past with their own situations. So they're not going to judge you by that. They're going to move forward with this. Queen of Wands, they think you're hot and spicy. And they are highly attracted to you and they want to move forward toward Aries. Let's see what they're thinking. All right, okay. They're trying to hold on to this fantasy of you because they want to take you from being single to not being single. Even though they're going to be cautious in the beginning, they kind of have been watching you for a while, not in a weird, creepy way, but kind of in a way of like, you know, I really am interested in this person. You're their wish fulfillment. And they're going to hold on to you. They're going to hold on to this cup with you because they want to walk a path with you. Okay. Wow, this person's kind of deep. So let's see what's going on with their intentions. Okay, Knight of Cups. They want to bring the romance to you. Okay. Again, they're going to be cautious because they've had their own experiences. They don't want to get trapped in bad behavior patterns or relationship patterns. So they may, they may want to keep it in romance phase or dating phase for just a little while until they can kind of gauge whether or not their heart is safe. They are not going to be into third-party relationships. They want eventually to be husband energy to someone. They're hoping that that's you. So it's not as if when they're kind of taking it slow, it's because they've got so many other options going on. They're not. It's not that way. They just don't want to get trapped in toxic relationship again, is what they're saying. So, but let's see what they do want to say to you. feels really like a new beginning, like a new relationship. Doesn't feel like an old one. Life has been empty without you. I try to distance myself by going out with my friends. So I think that, again, they've been wanting to ask you out for quite some time. And they have been resisting that. Maybe they were over here dealing with their own things. And maybe, you know, the drawback was, oh, it's a workplace romance, you know, that kind of thing. But looks like it may be somebody that you work with. Let's see what they're not telling you. So just as they've been watching you, they're saying, I know you've been watching me. They know that there's some sort of chemistry happening there. Okay, I don't know what to say, right? They've been working up the courage to try and, you know, ask you out or to have a conversation that's outside of the office. You're not part of my plan. Now that was in the reverse, so we're going to leave that in the reverse. I fantasize about you. Well, yeah, they do, because they think you're super hot and sexy over here, Aries. Of course. So let's see kind of what their next move may be. Wow, secret admirer, huh? But I think you don't think it's a secret. The secret admirer is not so secret, maybe. There may have been other people bringing it to your attention, like, hey, you and Mark over there, you guys are like, how are y'all seeing each other? Or something like that. They're going to try and see if there's a capacity for intimacy. I mean, I'm not talking about wham, bam, thank you, man. Talking about bonding, some sort of connection. They want to take it past friendship phase, clearly. They may have been battling some codependency in their past, but they've learned to have a life that's full of gratitude. So that may be why they're kind of going to be cautious and take it slow in the beginning to alleviate triggers. And also because they're on a different life path now and they don't want to be taken off that path. You are a temptation to them. They're not trying to manipulate you, and they're not trying to marry you on the first date either. So their next move is to take this from office friendship to romance. Let's see how they feel about you in the bedroom. I'm already feeling like it's kind of hot and steamy anyway. I don't think it's going to be a big reach to try to wind this person up. They like to tease. Okay. They like spontaneous stuff, like wherever, whenever. They also like a little tenderness, but I don't think this is somebody you're going to have to stroke their ego over 5 minutes. Yeah. I mean, they've been hardcore fantasizing about you in bed with them. Wow. Again, they also want to see if capacity for relationship is there. So, interesting. So let's see what a final outcome can be for this. Okay, relationship may go kind of slow. They may have also been coming out of a relationship, like I said, or something here that they don't want to get triggered. They're not in depressive mode, but they're trying to take it slow. Yeah. So I think that this, okay. Yeah, this is going to end up transforming. You think you're just going to go out on a date with this dude or whatever, but I think you're going to end up being in a committed relationship with this person. It's going to be very nurturing and loving, and it's going to transform your world, Aries. So, wow, so, damn, I like that. So let's kind of see what the attraction is, what you don't see coming, things like that. I don't think we need to do new love here because I think this is new love. Could be dealing with Scorpio. They like your transformative way. They like, oh, here we go again. Same cards coming out. Okay, relationship, moving forward. They want to be the king to your queen. Okay. So you may not see that coming, is that they may play it off casually in the beginning, but they desire a long-term committed relationship. They want an opportunity to move with you into committed relationship. Okay. Okay. Now I can't remember if that was the attraction. Well, let's see what you don't see coming. That was the attraction. They don't want to fight, and they certainly don't want to start out the relationship fighting. They want relationship in this situation, and they want victory here. They are not going to commit right off the bat, but that's what they ultimately want. But if they feel rushed into commitment, or they're given an ultimatum in commitment because they're not ready to commit, not because they're not into you, not because they don't want this, because clearly their energy has been telling us about the fact that they want long-term commitment. They don't want to rush into it. So if they feel pushed or pressed in any way, they may feel like that's a red flag. Okay? Let's see what they need to confess. They've had toxicity in their past. They do need to confess, and they've had to find balance in that toxicity. Yeah. They may want to talk about, and this again is to see the capacity for intimacy and long-term relationship. So this may be where you kind of get confused, because they want to talk about, you know, this picket fence and everything else, right? However, just because they want to talk about it, because they want to see what page you're on about it, doesn't mean they're ready to go to Vegas tomorrow and get hitched. Okay, so that may be what the confession is that, you know, look, I want to take my time. This conversation was to see where you were at. I don't think it's a malicious thing. I think it's just kind of a fishing. Okay. So let's get some of these on it about this love. Okay, again, a lot of Scorpio energy. So there is a relationship that was over for them, and it was a done deal, and they're ready to move forward. They've been watching you. Like I said, they've been watching you. They think that you're soulmates, you know. They may not understand that term, but they think you certainly have a lot of energy that may be on the same level. They're going to need some time. They're not going to be ready to jump in a relationship right away. So understand that when you go into it. They want romance. They want unconditional love. They want give and take with affection. They want to fall in love, right? They know that you guys can sort of overcome these office obstacles or these work obstacles that may be relevant for some of you out there, but they also want to prepare this for union. They want to make sure this is a relationship that's headed toward marriage, partnership, things like that. Let's get some of these love cards on it and see what they have to say. Trust may be a big issue for them. Remember, we're not rehabs for broken people. Okay, but they may have some issues with trust going into it. As long as it's appropriate and it's not taken out of text where they're calling wanting to know where you're at every 5 minutes. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you can deserve to feel joyful, Aries. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you find yourself in. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. So this person is going into this looking for a partner. They're looking for a partner. And I think they're kind of wanting to know if that partner's you. Clear the past. Divine abundance. This is about an acceptance. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance and not chase it. And that's kind of what you're doing. And I think that's what caught their eye. And they may be even saying to themselves, well, if Aries can do it, then I can do it too. You know, because they have been over here having some issues with toxicity or codependency or bad relationship or addiction or whatever in the past, right? That they had to bring themselves out of. And they're not wanting to get back into toxicity to trigger those issues. Acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. So allow yourself to go on dates with this person. Allow yourself, don't be skeptical. Just be in the moment and enjoy this time that you have with them. Okay. Taking care of myself is a radical act of love. This could be an act of self-care for you, being social, going on dates, so on and so forth. My greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go of control and let go of what others think of me. You know, office gossip maybe. Today I consciously choose to think loving thoughts, take compassionate actions, and bring forth peaceful energy. So that's reprogramming and screening your thoughts. What you put out comes back. So Aries, this looks like a great new love possibility for you. This person is looking for long-term commitment. So I'll see you guys later.